Hi. Hello. Good morning. It's time. Time for pain. Let's see. Filter by the carrot filter. Here we go. So, this is gonna be our ace. This is the ace Taishin that I made for the CM. I personally think she's gonna be relatively decent for the track itself. And I will be running her with 2 debuffers. That is the wrong filter. That's the one I'm looking for. I have Aishin Flash debuffer and Grass Wonder debuffer. They're nothing special. Realistically, they would have been better if I didn't have Keen Eye on them, but I made them so that they are somewhat usable on other races as well. This way, they're kind of just usable on sprints, miles, mediums, potentially even longs. I can just shove them in whenever, wherever, it doesn't matter. They're also enclosers, whereas I made the Taishin late surger, so she's gonna be always ahead of them, always at least 7th. Hopefully. This will let her activate her ulti relatively consistently, and we win. That's it. That's the entire thought process. Eh? Oh. Huh. I guess they changed it. It doesn't put me directly into the race. That's a little weird, but okay. I don't mind it. It's all good. Yeah, let's see what kind of demons we run into. Yeah, them two are going to be very present. White Lightning. An interesting one. That's a front Bakshin. Interesting. Oh, we can now just skip the CM races. Funny, but I'm not gonna do that. Because I like watching them. We got a late start. I do believe this means death. I am pretty sure that in the CM late start means death, but with how late surge heavy this lobby is, we might just be fine. My Taishin does have acceleration for 4th place too, so it should be fine. How's the horse curls? I don't know yet. As for me, I'm alright. I'm quite alright. Thank you for asking. How are you, Shah? Am I right in assuming that you finished SMT4? Hell yeah, we're starting it off on the right foot. First win of the day. You didn't come back on it on Sunday. Okay. I saw you've been playing a lot, well, I saw you've been playing more Rails again, is what I should say. So I was like, maybe he finished it, because you weren't that far away from the end. Relatively, being the operative word, relatively close to the end. Wedding Karen. Only pace chasers. 5 days in a row of each game. I see, gotcha. Oh, you got the DLC for the game too. Yeah, in that case, the fundraiser app isn't all that useful because you can get money from one of the DLCs as well. Another late start. The game is really trying to fucking kill me, especially now with the Pace Chaser lobby. This might just kill me completely. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. Damn. You've been here. I had no idea. Thank you, thank you. Oh. I might push us a bit too far, but at the same time, if we can push to 4th place... Now we're stuck in 5th. But we almost perfect proc on your left. Clearly we're faster than the Taiki shuttle. Faster, but not fast enough. I'm always in the shadows. I just don't chat or watch when you're doing that. I mean, it's fucking fair. Hi, Blazeman, how you doing? Let's see. Straight away adept, sprint straightaways. Light as a feather. And the Radiant Star. What the hell? You... No. Okay, that's a guts build from Trackblaze. Understood. Win rate is 65% total. Finally! Good win rate. We just finished chapter 4 in Azure. You're gonna have to remind me exactly what happens at the end of chapter 4 because I do not remember them as split by chapters. Like, I don't remember what happens in what chapter number is what I'm saying. He is taken and Crossbell goes to... Oh! Awesome! I wanna say something, but I don't think it's a spoiler, but I don't know if you would consider it a spoiler. Fuck! This is awful! I don't know if I can speak! How will I ever deal with this? And I'm stuck. It's not exactly story related. It's timing related. It is time related. If I say anything, it will place Cold Steel in time for you. Kind of. So I don't know if you know the timeline of the games. When the games happen in the in-game timeline. Okay, cool. In that case, that's what I am too. Except, you know, I'm in another country.
皆さん、行きましょう。
Stop invading my Kia bubble. I don't think I have any control over that. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. And fuck it. Oh, absolutely.
5番人気は5番成田大使。まずまずの仕上がりですね。
Two fronts. 3 fronts. Okay, that guy is running 2 fronts, 1 light, and this guy is running 1 front, 2 pace. First 5 win in CM. Hell yeah. 2, 4, 5. Hell yeah. Awesome. You deserve it. Get more wins. More. More. It ends with the arrested chapter. Fair enough. Can't believe they just fucking arrested Lloyd. Absolutely disgusting. And they arrested their one good cop. Mr. Grumpy doesn't count. Kushu's doing good at fucking up pacers. Hell yeah. I mean, as you can see, my Taishin's doing decent enough. She fucking whiffed the budding blossom, but whatever. I did reset to beat Arios. I mean, I am no stranger to resetting the game many times. Because I want to beat bosses that are technically not required to be beat. I see that Taishin is Eugene. It's a different Taishin. This one's a late surger Taishin. The other one is an encloser Taishin. Yeah, these are the skills. Admittedly, the corner acceleration is whatever. It was just kind of bonus because I had points. It was either that or another point in sunny days. I'm sure. I'm sure you understand why I didn't. Another 20 guts it wasn't going to make or break my Taishin. Your grass says keen eye. Both of mine have both keen eye and dominator because I didn't make them specifically for this CM. I just made them as whatever debuffers, so I can just slap them in every CM since I made them into perpetuity. Instead of making them as good as they could be, which they could be better. Surely I'm not gonna win because of 0.5 speed, right? Right? Because Kina is 0.2. Sorry, not 0.5, 0.05 speed. Kina is a 0.2 debuff, right? Let me game Tora. So I make sure I'm not bullshitting over here. Keen Eye is minus 0.2. Yes. And Dominator is minus 0.25, so, you know, not that big a difference, I feel like. And if I lose because of it, well, skill issue, I guess. I had to reset even in normal though if the fight was rough. What I find the most annoying about him is that he can use his dash to just get behind your casters. So like he'll dash through Lloyd, who at least for me, I was using Lloyd as a tank, right? He would dash through Lloyd and then continue dashing because it has a stupidly huge AoE. And he just continue dashing into my casters, annoying the shit out of me. Because I was trying to keep him away from the casters for obvious reasons. Taishin is stuck. Stuckshin. Got stuck up Karen's ass. Pushed him in a corner and killed his movement. I mean, yeah, fair. I think eventually I managed to get him in a corner properly as well. But you can't have anyone even thinking about being near him, or he'll just fucking jump them. Admittedly, there is another boss as well. I think later. Unsure. So I'm not gonna mention whom I kept stuck in the corner. Forever, because I managed to figure out how the AI works. Randy spent half the fight dead because of that. Yeah, fair enough. But there is a boss that also has a dash, whose name I will not say because I do not know if you've seen them, because, yeah. Who does have a dash, as I was saying, that if you keep in the exact corner of the map, and every time they move out of that corner of the map, you put them back in the corner of the map, cannot actually dash through Lloyd. Will dash one square to the left of Lloyd, and that's it. I do not know why the move or their AI works like that, but it works like that, and I absolutely fucking abuse that. DDB Togar in 5 minutes, and what happens? Well, all I really have to say is the games are relatively linear, so you only get a few lines of dialogue that are different, and then the exact same thing happens. For 99.999999 repeating % of the fights is what happened. If beating it in 5 minutes is required for getting more DP, then I probably did it. No stopping me and on your left procced, so we should be flying to the front soon. We just need to make our way through that Karen-chan. Oh yeah, XP as well. Yes, XP as well. You're right. A few of the fights that I wasn't supposed to beat just gave me max XP, just... What was it? 9,999? The one I was just talking about literally gave me 5 levels with a max XP drop. That was with Arios as well. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. The Taishin is working surprisingly decently, considering I'm one of the few dumbasses in here that's actually running double debuff. Why are you doing end closer? End closer bamboo memory. What the flying fuck, my guy? Go late. You have S in late. What are your sparks? Yeah, he's level 110 when you're 76 or something like that. Damn, I didn't know he was level 110. I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's supposed to at least be convincingly, in a PR sense, on par with Cassius motherfucking Bright, so he better be fucking strong. Otherwise, there is no way in hell I can believe that he is even close to being as strong as Dad. Because Dad's broken. We are hella far up. I think we might just win this with no dispute. Unless we fail to accelerate at all! No! What do you mean? What was that latest acceleration? You're letting Bamboo win! Bro, my Taishin almost whiffed into letting the Encloser Bamboo Memory win. I can't. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? This is not... This is not... Fucking team trials. You do not have to have a climactic finish where you're fucking toe to toe. You can just win this by a long distance and we'll still get the same amount of stuff. You don't need to get points. Who do we got in here? The usual suspects of King Halo and Taiki, and Sakura Bakshimo, because she's very easy to build for this. And one Marzinski. Oh, wait, that's one frontrunner Bakshin. Woof. I don't think frontrunners are very good here. They can technically kind of sometimes win, maybe. But it's not a good win rate for them. They're kinda fucking struggling. Surprisingly homeless for how good the map looks on paper for them. The problem is we have way better options for pace chasers and late surgers, especially after the buffs. Buffs kinda kick them even harder. Come on, give me that on your left, or no stopping me. Shit, even Ignited or Burning Spirit Guts or whatever. Ignited Spirit Guts it was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going fast. You know, that one pace chaser in the lobby, actually, not one pace chaser, that one late surger in the lobby, actually kinda, or even more this time apparently. They were both late, right? No, that's pace chaser King hit. What the fuck? Are you okay? Why? Corner connoisseur. What would he borrow it? Fuku! 900 speed! Are you fine? Is somebody holding you hostage? This Blazemon, this is what I'm confused at. This was made in Track Blazer. I think somebody didn't get the memo. Mind you, Track Blazer horses can end up being stronger, especially on the Guts build. For sure. If they get to fight for something like that. But if you get to fucking fight for possession, damn, my brain just fucking turned off there. But if they get to fight for possession in the late game, they will actually just fucking beat the shit out of you with the Guts build. But otherwise, no. Any kind of dueling at all, and I'm not really just talking about dueling. Like even just them going into what's it called? The overtake mode, and someone will just fucking clobber the entire lobby. Have you seen someone with a G rank Haru? No. I have not seen Harura at all. I hope I don't. Admittedly, while she wouldn't be good because Harura kind of sucks by design, she wouldn't be the worst thing ever. You can make her into a late surger. I'm being pushed back. Who the flying fuck was in front of me? It was Hishiake Bono! Bruh. I just got pushed back by Hishiaki Bono's fat ass. I can't believe this. Absolutely disgusting. He literally ate Taishin's entire ulti. I know she's a fat ass, but come on. Why are you as wide as the entire fucking track? Stop that. 3 front runners. Is somebody running triple front? No. Once again, we find ourselves in a race where 2 people made fronts for this. And at least one of them made 2. A late start. Death. Unless... Is there a late surger in here? I don't know if that's a late surger or another late start. Oh no, it's a late surger, it's King Halo. But I get to use them to move up. Aha. We are not proccing that ulti. That sucks. That's a late proc. It's gonna get ate by acceleration. Assuming we can even accelerate or and we don't whiff any, which I believe we did. Yeah. Late start equals death. It happens. I just... If only you could increase the stat to not get late starts. Eh well. If only Wit did something. I am joking, I know that Wit does a lot, but... You know, I'm just... a bit miffed at the at the ridiculous amount of late starts I've seen. What do we have? Front. Oh, there is a Suzuka. And the front, 3 fronts. Double Suzuka too. And we have late surger as well, so... We have someone to help us with proccing skill. Another late start! You know, I should go back through the VOD and see how many late starts I got. I wanna see what the late start percentage is. Cause it feels like it's more than 50% now. This feeling's stupid. Also, that air groove is very fast. But is she fast enough? Kinda fucking hope not. Please stay away. Get dominated. Asian Flash just pulling out the whip on air groove back there. You just took air groove out of the race, straight to the bedroom. I mean, what? Karen-chan, Taiki Shuttle, Marzensky. Who's the other front? Sakura Bakushino, okay. Ishiaki Bono. Fair enough, the usual suspects. Kind of. But with frontrunners this time. I am expecting Hishiaki Bono and Karen-chan. A bit less than Taiki Shuttle, of course, but... I will still say, surprising that there's only one Taiki in this lobby. And no Nishino Flower. Also, late start, once again. I have to be cursed, right? This is a curse, right? I'm not just going crazy, I am cursed. Surely. There is no way you can get this many late starts without being cursed. Ooh, we're on the inside. I think we're gonna get stuck. I am not a fan of our positioning. Okay, no, she went through. Somehow. Come on. Kick that Taiki in the shins. Hell yeah. I'm a bit scared being on the inside in sprints. I guess one person who you won against cursed you with it. Then it was somebody that I won against in fucking room matches, because I've been cursed even in practice. Like, even when using the practice tool, I've been getting late starts consistently. E. Now that is a statement. Now that is a fucking statement if I've ever seen one. I am amazed. I am in shock. What is this? Like, surely they just hate Bakshin, right? The Unity Cup. Yeah, fair enough. Sakura Chiono is a decent skill card. Like, I can tell that they're a beginner based on their cards. But, still, E. The only way you can get an E is to fail career, right? You just fail. You probably have to fail one of the first races too. Huh. Weird. Anyway, moving on. I'm just on 4th for free. This is weird. We late proc Nemesis. You know, we feel like losing today, so we just let Karen-chan win. I guess. Yeah, whiffed Budding Blossom. Didn't proc, what's it called? Brain. You're Pace Chaser, right? Yeah, you are. Didn't proc Nemesis at anywhere near a good time. It was awful. Dazzling disorientation. I cannot believe you lost to this station. You disgust me. One thing you'll notice though, that Karen doesn't really care much about positioning. Burning Spirit power and all that shit, or not Burning Spirit. No, yeah, Burning Spirit. Burning Spirit power. I guess no stopping me as well, which cares a little bit about positioning, but they have Burning Spirit power in there, so they can just be in front and still take it. Probably would be better if they had neck and neck too, because if I remember correctly, neck and neck can proc on first. But hey. Alright. Let us see what we have. Or rather, what we get. This is a mostly pace chaser lobby, though we do have, I think that's a late surger bamboo memory, which I would have loved to get bamboo memory, by the way. Probably would have trained her instead of Taishin for this, but I was not lucky enough, sadly. Not that I'm complaining, I like Taishin, and I like Taishin well enough, so I'm fine with running her. This would have been cool. Come on, proc on your left already. What are you waiting for? Get in there! We should be able to win this even with the late proc on your left. Yeah. I wonder if the matching here, because I'm getting SS and stuff, so they likely have a few less skills than my Taishin. Because that's mostly where the rank comes from. Because I don't have 3 stats maxed out to 1200. So most of the stats are coming from the fact that she has a ton of skills, right? I wonder if I'm being matched based on the fact that I have 2 A pluses in here. I'm being matched a bit lower. Because I'm seeing a lot of lower ranks. I don't know how matchmaking works in Uma. But, you know. We've seen some weird shit. But then we see UG6 Taiki, so like... It's not very consistent now, is it? What you got here? In high spirits, head on, burning speed. Not very usable groundwork, but kind of usable. Slightly. If you proc Shrewd Step really early, I guess. Fucking sympathy. Like, you're not gonna proc it off of sympathy. Nobody is running that shit. So he only has Pace Chaser Savvy and right-handed. Doesn't look... No, she does have sprint straightaways and straightaway. There is a little bit of late game. More so worried about other ones with more late game. UG6, yes, UG6. On admittedly a human build. That's a lot of guts. Which is scary. They were doing the secret event on Taiki too. For head on. That's why they have medium S. Because they put medium sparks in instead of sprint sparks. I'm not entirely impressed by like super high ranks, as you already know, but now with the added thing of I was literally just fucking around and got a random UG5 Taiki myself, and she is actually just garbage. So It's not all that. In fact, I am not convinced that Taiki will hit. Also, we're just not proccing Nemesis, it seems like. Entirely 8 by acceleration, I guess. Sure. Who needs Nemesis? Ooh, they both proc Dominator. Get dominated, Karen-chan! Admittedly, Karen-chan would probably be into it. We know that Karen's a bit of a freak. Speaking of Karen, you know that one of her evolved skills is literally called Got You Down Bad? Narita Taishin, blessed by the goddess. Man, it would have been so nice without that loss. I just need to get humbled every few races, otherwise the game is not happy. I do actually kind of prefer the way they're doing matching now, in the sense that I don't have to wait a big old loading screen between every single race. I can just wait now, and then we have all the races already set. It's quite nice. Lovely even. Wonder when they changed it. Ooh, great mood. Watch us get a late start. What the f— Nishino Flower and Karen-chan, who are likely never going to hit, because positioning is going to kick them in the shins. And then late Surger City. We even have Rudolph in here. 564, 564. Does Karen-chan have... She does have Intimidate, but why do you have a Disorient? Just pick something else. Surely you had a gold skill in there that you could have picked instead of random white Disorient. Surely. Well, regardless, I don't think Karen-chan's going to hit anything. We're on just fucking 4th. We're a pace chaser. Wait, whoever it is that's trying to pass Karen-chan might actually activate her. I think I'm stuck. I look very stuck. Also, that's not Karen-chan, that's Nishino Flower. Okay, there was some space on the inner rail. Thank fuck. I was a little scared there, because could have just as well trapped on 2 kilobytes. Taishin could have very easily trapped on them 2 kilobytes. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, not too bad. I think they went too hard on accelerations, like 99.9% of the people in this CM, because people just see acceleration and they pog. And that's the last of that brain cell that it just fucking fizzles and dies after they see acceleration. But Yeah. Mayoguri being just Excel. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's not a great build. It can win. But it could win so much more if you had more late in mid-game, I'm sure. You don't need .2 Excel or some bullshit. Admittedly, if you're late surge, you are kinda gambling a bit. So, you know, hitting about .8 to .1 is nice. I also have too much acceleration, but I literally ran out of skills when I bought corner acceleration. So, yeah. Was in the middle of something and forgot you're streaming? Man, I can't believe it. Foxy forgot me. He forgot I existed. I am absolutely devastated. I guess this is it. This is what I quit streaming. If even Foxy forgot me, then I'm fucking washed. Me hitting all three of my excels in third corner is bad for me. Yes. Yes, it is very bad for you. It's not very good for your health. You should accelerate less. I am way too far up. What the heck? Oh. Whiffed everything but Budding Blossom. And had no ulti because we moved up too far and still won. What? What? That's amazing. How the fuck did we make it to fourth? Or sorry, to third, not fourth. Fourth would still be activatable for Nemesis. That was certainly one of the lobbies of all time. Taiku Shuttle. King Halo, late Surger. And in front Pace Pace. Let's check out the King Halo. You have a lot of debuffs for no. The bigger fucking picture. Bro, these people have to be picking their skills based off of the rating calculator, right? Like, who the fuck picks the bigger picture? They're just over here playing the lore-accurate Agnes digital build, increasing their field of vision so they can stare at more horse ass. I am shocked at what I am seeing. If that thing wins, I am going to be very disappointed in my Taishin, as if I'm not already. The problem is, it's also in front of us. Okay, it is not winning. Worst case scenario, Taiki Shuttle wins. Which did not happen. Also, we got dueling. want to check that thing's guts. The Taiki's. I want to check Taiku's guts. Heh. Me and the rest of the community, I guess. It had more guts. That's funny. So my Taishin only has about 500. About 560 or 558 if you're counting the sunny days, because I do have one circle sunny days on Taishin. Admittedly, it wasn't a big difference, so I'm not that surprised that she still won it, but... Ah, we won the duel. There's the other Taiku shuttle. It's one neck and neck. Neck and neck, yeah, neck and neck. Is that the only acceleration they have? This might be a bit gambly for it, but sure. This one's the camping Taiki is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, but that is if they hit. Cause camping Taiki ulti is absolutely busted. It can end up being better Dominator with a bit of current speed as well on it. Not just target speed. Also, hey, late start. We love it. Love late start. My fucking favorite. Cursed. Absolutely cursed. Late start again? Yes. Yes, late start again. And somehow we get into position for Budding Blossom through the late start. Do not fucking ask me, I do not know. I don't know how she did that. It was magic. It was a good proc of Nemesis. I think. I actually didn't check because I was like, late start fucking killed me. Actually no, I remember. It was a good proc of Nemesis that pushed us forward. I didn't expect to be fucking procking Budding Blossom on a late start in here, but here we are. One more. Let's be the last race. Oh, well, Harurara. It's the New Year version too. A late start again. God, I love late start. Yum, 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 yum. It's so good. Give me more. Wow, she's fucking flying. Can't even use her to get a bit further on. I actually have to... Taishin has to proc Nemesis at a good point, which he is, to even have a chance at getting close enough to activate Let's Pump Some Iron or Budding Blossom. And I mean a chance. Okay, we got Let's Pump Some Iron, but it was a bit later. And we also got stuck in someone for a split second there. Yeah. I think we just tripped on Harurara. Well, here we go. They'd start fucking murdering me here. Look at her. trying her best. That hard worker actually did. It seemed like it did a bit, but that's only because it procced at the same time as what's it called? Professor Curvature and its one. It did both of them, so the acceleration actually just moved her. Moved her to the higher target speed faster. It was weird. By the way, I do not think this is a good skill. But it looked interesting when it happened all at the same time. Fucking rocketed forward. It's kinda great. Umamusume. Indeed. Umamusume. You should be relatively familiar with this. After all, it was you that made amazing art of Still in Love. Hi, Jesus. Alright, let's see. Win rate. 70%. Musume Derby. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Admittedly, a little low. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm okay with it for how many fucking late starts I got. A little low, yeah. I've had close to 85% win rates on day one before. I would very much like seeing better from her. The amount of late starts is fucking silly. I'm actually waiting for the thing to laminate so I can make a card. Hell yeah! Oh yeah, that was it. That was our first day of Leo Cup. Hopefully, the relatively good luck, like even in the late starts, we have been still kind of winning a few of those. I would prefer no late starts, but yeah. I think they're talking to you, Jesus. No! Damn. Oh no, they definitely are. You can see. I know that you can see. But if you can't see, I'm legally blind in my left eye. No. But okay, even you can see, I can read for you. Cause you can clearly hear me. They are requesting Ayabe. I'm deaf too. How are you how are you holding on? How are you holding this conversation then? Like, are you psychic? Because if that's the case, I'm thinking it too. I'm thinking that they want Ayabe. Joke's on you, it's one way. But like, how are you going to pick what you hear if you haven't heard it first? You can't hear selectively without hearing. You see, I hear what I want to hear for real. they're actually gonna Plasmon's actually just gonna cast the curse on you until you do I bet. Alright. I like echo chambers. I honestly kinda don't. On the other hand, I would prefer that people have at least some brain cells. Even I don't need an echo chamber, but I also would prefer if they're not, you know, just being stupid about it. Just saying you don't have to do it. I mean, of course they don't. This is just funny joking around. We're all aware. Don't worry about it, Plasmon. I love losing my sanity. Sanity. Who needs that? Sanity is for people that have lives. Unlike me, I don't need sanity. I just exist here and play video games. Not that I don't want to, it's just I need the idea, because if I'm making it in that format, then I need some dry on the back to fill it up. And I need to larp my way in with the info. I'm sure Plasmon can get you that info, just like we can get you that info for every single horse in the game, and you can draw every single horse so that that way everyone is happy, because every horse is somebody's favorite. Yep. I just said that. For example, it doesn't have to be the Triple Crown or Tiara title. It can just be a quote, so on and so forth. Yeah, that's fair enough. That is very fair. Well, in any case, I am going to be right back. I'm gonna go switch games to Cold Steel. See you in a bit.